Hey guys, this is a response to Alley Cat's Truth or Dare tag. I was tagged, so this is my video response to it. I will take truth. I actually thought about the dare, and I kind of chickened out, honestly. So anyway, I'll answer your truth questions. First thing was, what was the biggest weather event I've been in or witnessed? Actually, I'll save it a long story, but I was with my grandfather. We went out to Northwest, and just got hopped in the car, went out for a month on a road trip to visit some states that he's never been to. He traveled all over the place, but anyway, I think I can't remember the exact state. Like I said, I was up Northwest. I was probably in, I want to say, South Dakota, somewhere around there, and actually saw dry lightning, which I've never seen before in my life, and actually started a fire on the roadside. We're driving along, and dry lightning, if you don't know, is where it's raining, but it's raining so high that by the time the rain comes down to ground level, it already evaporated. So even though it's raining and there's a thunder shower, the ground's not getting wet. But what happens is the thunder, or the lightning, I should say, since the thunder's the noise, right, and the lightning is what's actually happening. The lightning actually touches ground, and many times because the rain's not hitting the ground's dry. So when you have the dry lightning hitting the ground like that, it starts fires. And I actually witnessed that and witnessed it start a fire. And we actually had to stop and call, the police and let them know what's going on. It was a big thing, but totally amazing. And out there, being so open like that, the actual storms themselves were just over the top. I've never experienced stuff like that, and it was pretty cool. So that was probably the biggest weather thing that I've ever witnessed before. The next thing was, what movie character would best, I guess, represent myself? This was actually a really tough question. I had to think about it, and I actually have two that I wrote down. By the way, I'm reading off paper because I don't want to forget anything. But anyway, I picked two. A combination between Seth from Superbad, which I'm sure everyone's seen by now already, and the dude, Jeff Lebowski from The Big Lebowski, another favorite movie of mine. It's kind of a combination between the two. I'm sure you guys can figure that one out. But anyway, the next question was, what was the best season finale? Honestly, I'm gonna have to kind of skew this question because I don't watch many like sitcoms and stuff like that. So I don't really have like a favorite best ending because again I don't follow a lot of those things. I have followed a couple different series from HBO like Sopranos and 6 Feet Under and stuff like that. So I'm going to kind of bring it over to a movie. But I do want to mention that 6 Feet Under was kind of disappointing to me, the ending, and everyone knows Sopranos ending sucked. For all the people, I followed that show since the beginning, probably 5 years. Every single episode I tuned in every Sunday. And I watched that crap for 5 years, and that was totally, well, you know the story with that. But anyway, I had to move it over and kind of switch the question to best ending in a movie. And I actually, there's a movie that I'm going to talk about. I recently bought it because I like it and I can watch it over and over again. And that movie is Secret Window. I actually have to say that was a pretty cool ending. I like comedies as far as movies go, but that was kind of a suspenseful, I guess just a suspense movie, right? I guess drama, something like that. But I really liked the ending of that one. That was pretty cool. So if I'm allowed to break the rules a little, I'll give you the end of my movie, and that would be Secret Window. And secretly, I'm kind of a Johnny Depp fan. I don't like him necessarily, but I love all of his characters, all of his movies. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, excellent. All the way back to What's Eating Gilbert Grape, if you've seen that one. I know it's strange, right? But I like all the movies he's in. I love all of his characters. Blow, another great movie. But anyway, moving on. All right. If I had the button question, if I had to have a button that had a maximum of 6 words, and again, I'm going to cheat here a little. I'm going to go 7 words because I used the word for in there, which I don't consider a word. For this case, anyway. A button that would describe my outlook on life. And that would have to say, question everything, take nothing for granted. And I know that's 7 words, but nothing for granted. I didn't count 4. So I question everything. My parents always tell me I should have been in the debate team in high school, which I never did. Some might even say I'm a master debater. Let it sink in. I know. Yeah? No? Alright. Some of you are laughing, some of you just thinking to yourself, what an idiot. Uh, and the last question is what I pretend to be in my childhood. And this, again, represents the time, the era that I was a child. I'm talking as far as child, 5, 6 years old. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It was just the thing. I was totally into it. I thought I was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. And if you need to know which one, Donatello. Don't know why. Don't ask me why. I have no idea. I don't remember. But that was my thing. Also, actually, Inspector Gadget. I loved Inspector Gadget. I loved the cartoon. And actually, in the era, I actually watched Goonies for the first time. And I don't know if you remember Goonies. Most of you have seen it, I'm sure. Even younger kids, it's a classic movie. You've had to have seen it. But the Oriental character, the kid Data, he had the Inspector Gadget thing going on with all of his homemade things. And actually, when I saw that, I thought it made me even think even more that I could be Inspector Gadget, because here's a kid actually playing that role with all these gadgets and stuff on him. So I thought that was awesome. And of course, I made all kinds of weird homemade contraptions and strapped it to myself and and played around like that. But actually, speaking of Goonies, this is totally a side note, but that was the first time I saw a battle song, and that was what was his name? Uh, one of the brothers. There was two, the Vitelli brothers. The one guy who was also on Sopranos, and he's in a bunch of other things. I forget his name, Joe something. Anyway, his character has a battle song. Towards the end, when they're going through, he's walking over the log, and he slips and falls on his nuts. He actually, in that scene, he flips a battle song. And that was the first time I ever saw it. Totally got intrigued by it, and as you guys know, later really got hooked. But anyway, that is my questions. I don't know what my time is because I'm in front of the camera. Hopefully it's less than 10 minutes. If it is, you're watching this video right now. So once again, thanks for watching. And Allie, that's my response. So take care.